Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it, guys. So we had a small confirmation yesterday. Wasn't really anything like too big, but it's good to actually finally have a word about it. And while we wait for the actual patch to be released, we can talk about well, this. So basically, Gaijin is actually going to be adding, apparently, or at least there are plans for it, of Asian, Pacific region countries, for especially for aviation, apparently. So aircraft from countries around the Pacific part of Asia. To be added to the Japanese tech tree, and it's not, anything nation particular. It's just that, we might see a lot of nations, but they are all going to be added to Japan, right? Where they see it fit. So it's more of it's being confirmed that it's more of an idea than an actual plan. But I think the majority of the people will like this. To be honest, they need to do more surveys and ask more a little bit on the community, because I guarantee that if they have any doubts, if people will like this idea or not, I 100% guarantee that most people will like this idea. Just because it's, especially for people that are from that part of the world, they always have the chance of getting a vehicle that it's from their nation, me being not from one of the main nations in the game, I always think that I always want Brazilian vehicles to be added, right? So it's common that a lot of people would love that as well, no matter where they are from, right? So I guarantee that a lot of people would enjoy this type of addition as a subtree. Maybe they add a subtree that will have, many countries on one line of a subtree, right? So they can have Singapore, Thailand. I mean, there's so many countries in Asia, that they can add in that region. And I mean, it would make a lot of sense, because Japan is a country that throughout the World War II period, it has a lot of vehicles, but let's be honest, during Cold War, there's two nations that really suffer from the number of vehicles that they can add. And it's not even like that the nations are not really strong or they didn't have the numbers in real life or anything like that. It's just that Italy and Japan are countries that they didn't use many variants or a specific number of types of vehicles that are different from each other in a way that it can be added, right? So for example, the F-15, although we can have many iterations of the F-15 for Japan, all in all it's just an F-15. Yeah, they can change the radar, they can change the actual like weapon systems, like adding the M4, adding X or Y, but at the end of the day, again, I mean, it is going to be what it is, an F-15 with different weapon systems. And I don't think they want to add like 4 F-15s because there isn't like too many differences between them to actually have these many variants anyway, right? So this is just an example, but you know what I mean, right? We need these nations to feel these countries that really are in a situation that kind of lacks a little bit, right? So sorry, I think the main thing is that if they are planning to do this in the long run or not, it doesn't matter. It's already kind of starting with the new F5E that they are adding for Japan from Thailand, And I might do even a video about some examples of aircraft, since they talk about only aircraft for now. But yeah, there are many aircraft. Even I saw some people even complaining, and it was kind of a fair complaint, to be honest, that the Alpha Jet could actually be added, and this is the Alpha Strike update, right? So they should have been just adding the Alpha Jet, the Thai, basically the Thai Alpha Jet that they have, which is the A variant, the same as in the German one, for Japan, which would be very, very cool as well, as a squadron vehicle as well, or anything like that. I just prefer the F5 in my opinion, because the F5 has more performance on the aircraft itself. But at the end of the day, if they ever add a full like sub-3 field to these vehicles, we'll definitely see Alpha Jets, more F-16s, you know. The Thais, they used a lot of versions of the F-16s. I mean, there is literally like 6 variants of the F-16 that they can have, or something like that. It's like the F-15 Block 15, the A Block 15, ADF, OCU, the Block 20 MLU, the B variant Block 15, ADF and OCU, the Block 20 MLU as well, so it's as a B variant. So there's many aircraft they can add. Even Gripens, they use the Gripen C and D variant, so we might even see, I don't know, a Gripen coming to Japan. Would that be, you know, worth it, or does it make any sense? Maybe not, but there are some instances where it should, you know. So Thai F-16s, I think it's a very good addition, especially if it's the MLU or something like that, to have AIM-120s, because they use the AIM-120. That would be really cool. And it might even use the Pythons, because I don't think they used any more modern AIM-9s apart from the P4 variant that it's coming to the F5. So the actual Python 3 can actually come, or even the Python 4 for these aircraft, which would be very cool, right? So it's just an example, but an idea that I mean, even in only Thailand, with 2 or 3 additions, it would already completely change the Japanese tech tree. So imagine if they actually add stuff from multiple countries, and you know, from multiple types of vehicles, etc., right? Even for tanks in the future, because even tanks, they are missing a little bit. But of course, at the end of the day, there's a lot of copy paste, so there is that to consider. I mean, for countries like Japan that needs those type of thing, I think it's all right for them to actually get copy paste, right? So even for tanks, for example, we could see some Leopard 2s, right? So it wouldn't make a lot of sense, but if Japan needs it, it would make sense at the end of the day, right? I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments, what do you think about more countries, not only Thailand, coming for Japan in the future? As I said, not really a confirmation, but a plan that they have to maybe do it. See you guys. Bye.